The Colonial Parkway Killer, Virginia, late 1980s. Nestled along Virginia's scenic coastline, the Colonial Parkway stretches between Jamestown and Yorktown. A picturesque corridor flanked by dense woods, water views, and Revolutionary War history. But from 1986 to 1989, this peaceful thoroughfare became the backdrop for one of America's most baffling cold cases. 4 double homicides, all involving young couples, all seemingly ambushed in moments of intimacy or transit. No one has ever been arrested. The killer or killers vanished like ghosts in the dark timberland. The murders begin. It started with Cathy Thomas and Rebecca Dowski. On October 12, 1986, the bodies of 27-year-old Cathy and her girlfriend, 21-year-old Rebecca, were discovered inside Cathy's Honda Civic, pushed down an embankment off the Colonial Parkway near Cheatham Annex. The women had been bound, strangled with rope, and their throats slit so violently that one nearly decapitated. Diesel fuel had been poured inside the car, possibly an attempt to destroy evidence, but the fire was never lit. Investigators were immediately disturbed by the ritualistic elements, the methodical binding, the personal overkill, the staged scene. Cathy had been a former U.S. Naval Academy graduate, strong and confident. Rebecca was a college senior. Their relationship was private, yet the killer seemed to know where to find them. Was this a hate crime, a jealous acquaintance, or the work of a predator who hunted couples? A pattern emerges. Less than a year later, on September 20, 1987, 20-year-old David Knobling and 14-year-old Robin Edwards disappeared after parking near Ragged Island Wildlife Refuge, just off the James River Bridge, roughly 40 miles from the first crime scene. Their bodies were found days later along the shore. David had been shot in the back of the head, and Robin had also been shot. Their clothes were scattered, their shoes were missing. Like the Thomas Dowski case, there was an eerie sense of staging, but no obvious connection between the couples. In April 1988, 19-year-old Cassandra Sandy Haley and 20-year-old Richard Call went missing after a college party in Newport News. Richard's car was found on the Colonial Parkway, doors open, clothes inside, keys still in the ignition, but the couple was gone. Their bodies have never been recovered. Then, in October 1989, the final known case occurred. Anna Maria Phelps, 18, and her boyfriend's brother, Daniel Lauer, 21, were traveling from Amelia County to Virginia Beach. Their car was found abandoned at a rest stop on I-64, about 20 miles from Williamsburg. Weeks later, their badly decomposed bodies were discovered in the woods nearby. Blankets had been draped over them. Daniel appeared to have been stabbed. Anna Maria's cause of death was undetermined. Again, a young couple, found near the Colonial Parkway corridor, attacked while on the road. The evidence trail grows cold. Despite years of investigation by federal, state, and local agencies, the case languished. Physical evidence was poorly preserved in some instances, and information sharing between departments was limited. Families of the victims grew frustrated, leads fizzled. Suspects were questioned, some seriously, but no one was charged. In the 2000s, hope flickered again. Advances in forensic DNA raised the possibility of revisiting evidence from the original crime scenes. In 2009, a whistleblower revealed that dozens of case files, once thought confidential, were left unsecured at an FBI contractor's office. Families were outraged, learning details of their loved ones' deaths through media leaks. Still, renewed pressure led to a fresh look. Cold case experts began reviewing evidence. DNA analysis was attempted on samples recovered from the vehicles. The FBI recommitted to the investigation publicly in 2010, and the Virginia State Police followed suit. In 2016, amateur sleuths and retired investigators began crowdsourcing information online, drawing attention to inconsistencies in police narratives and a potential serial pattern. Documentaries and podcasts followed, giving the case national exposure once more. A case that haunted Virginia. In January 2026, forensic advances led authorities to identify the man responsible for the murders of Cathy Thomas and Rebecca Dowski, as well as Robin Edwards and David Knobling. Alan Wade Wilmer Sr. was a former Navy serviceman who had been stationed in the area at the time of the 1986 murders. He later worked as a civilian contractor and lived an otherwise unremarkable life until his death in 2017, never facing arrest or charges for the crimes. More than 30 years later, a long silent investigation has finally yielded partial clarity, bringing answers to 4 families whose cases once seemed destined to remain unresolved. Yet the broader mystery endures. The deaths and disappearances of other couples along the Colonial Parkway remain officially unsolved, with no arrests or definitive conclusions. Today, the Colonial Parkway sits quiet once again. Tourists travel its scenic curves, largely unaware of the violence once hidden among the trees. But for those who remember, the road stands as both a memorial and a reminder, not only of justice delayed, but of questions that still demand answers.